has been sealed for litigation. Okay. New business, health officer complaint.
Oh, wait. I did have it.
Okay, we received a health complaint 2 weeks ago. Hey, this is from Steve Kulik, our health officer. Do I have to read the whole thing, or is that part of it?
No,
there's this.
it's, yeah, because it's private, so just what the issue is.
Yeah, water pooling, lots of trash, bad odor. And several unregistered vehicles.
Do they claim to have a septic puddle or anything like that?
Water pooling on the ground. Don't know what it is.
Can I add to that that someone came into my office anonymously today, as well as someone different that said that than who initially complained, also complaining about that property. They're concerned that there's a child in the home.
Yeah, and that person also said that, and I don't know where these things come from. They're always, they're claiming that the puddle wasn't just water, it was
Sewage.
Yeah.
Well, thing being is that plastic, I call it a pool hose, going from the house all the way over to the trailer. About maybe 1 inch now.
So are you feeding the trailer with the house?
You want the help?
Yeah. So it looks like we need to send them a letter. Pick up clean trash and also a junkyard violation letter. So I'll motion to send those two letters.
Second.
Action items.
Huge action items. So.
Yeah.
Let's see. Museum drainage. Any updates?
Nope.
No, not since the last time, and I thought at least what your suggestion was pretty good the last time.
Yeah. I haven't seen Bobby Center. Also gotta get it together with the historical society yet.
Yeah.
I want to help out if we can't get Bobby to do it.
Yeah, well, he was in favor of doing something to help, so,
Yeah.
I can't speak for him, but I would imagine he would be. He says, and the thing is, he wants to somehow, memorialize his mother, who had so much to do with the museum and getting it going and all that, so, he was even suggesting, donating some sort of planting that we could put out there. Maybe a plaque. I don't know what form that would take, but I think that's his objective, because his mom had so much to do with the museum. He's willing to do his part to help him out.
He was on vacation for a bit, wasn't he?
No.
No?
Well, he's had the,
Early spring he was.
Oh, so no, I thought he was.
No, he's been right out straight.
yeah, he's gonna be at my house at middle of July, I know that.
Okay, so if I can't find him until then, I know.
Right at my house, yeah.
Mid-July.
Hold on.
No, Anton was doing the doors, gonna do the doors. I haven't got over there to look.
No, he is.
I know he was over there doing stuff, I saw him on the roof.
Oh, because he wants to, because, all the steel, roofing, has all those holes.
Yeah,
He wants to fill those holes before he does too much more,
okay.
because when it rains, it's not running in the hole.
I think he's done quite a few of them.
Yeah,
I was
he's,
in there this morning, I couldn't see, it was dark, I couldn't see
Oh,
any
that's
big
right.
holes.
So next thing you know, we'll put electricity in there.
Right.
So,
well, there's power already going to it,
okay. Well,
just gotta get the,
won't be hard to do then. So is he filling the, I mean, there's holes in the metal sheets themselves?
Yeah, where the-
Like little holes?
where the
Yeah.
escalators-
So what's he filling them with?
Yeah, but,
How do you-
caulking.
yeah, roofing tar or whatever.
Avatar, nothing.
No?
Johnson Lane, Junkyard.
Nothing yet. Wait, junkyard, Johnson Lane.
No, sorry. Johnson Lane turnaround.
Okay, no, nothing yet.
Junkyard on Blueberry Kinsman.
Yes, he called me, I had called him Thursday to ask him what was going on. The date was coming up, the extension, we had a very long, hour and a half discussion about it. Ended very peacefully, it was peaceful through the whole thing. And I went up there yesterday, he told me that he had equipment coming up to move the vehicles.
Okay.
I went there yesterday night, and a lot of them were out along the side of the road. So
Yeah,
Did he just move them into the property or did he remove them?
he pulled them out onto Kingsman.
Oh, so he's they can be removed.
Yeah,
yeah, so I drove by there, I went kayaking at the Grafton Pond yesterday, it was really nice. So I happened to drive by his place twice, and those junk cars are right on the side of the road, so I'm happy to hear that he put them there so they can be removed. Okay, because they're not, those are non-operable.
no, and he took and called me, it was pretty late last night when he took and called, and asked if I had seen what he'd done, and I did, and I thanked him, I said, that's all we're asking is that. And I told him he was not being singled out, there was other people that would, and he was happy.
Okay.
We have the due date on that, was moved to July 2nd. Do we want to move that again?
Yes, because he has been moving them, so,
Yeah, so progress has been made, I mean,
Right.
if it's on the action item list, it's gonna come up again in 2
right,
weeks. so-
exactly. Yeah, it's not something that's just gonna, just because they moved them out, it died.
Okay. Equipment inventory. So I had done up a memo and a spreadsheet for the departments to complete. So they have those now, and I have gotten one back so far.
From which department?
The dump.
The dump. Well, very good dump.
Yeah, so what I'll do is, once I get all those sheets together, I'm gonna compile them into an Excel spreadsheet.
Okay, that sounds great. And, you know, I know that some department managers are kind of freaking out
Yeah,
at that, but there's a good reason for that.
Right.
You know, for insurance purposes, if the place burns up, then we have to know what's in there, just like your home. If
Exactly.
you have insurance on your home, you should have an inventory of all the valuables in there. There's no difference here. And it just has to be an estimate too.
Right.
I mean, that's not, they don't have to split hairs to get the exact
Right.
cost.
Yeah.
what was it? What was the action items? Anybody wanna add any action items?
The town hall update?
Oh, that's under other business. That's not an
That's
action
coming
item,
up.
because that's a different, it's a project.
Health officer vacancy visited.
So I did not get any other applicants.
Okay. From Ms. Pasek. Pasek? Pasek?
Passive.
Pasek, okay, sorry. Trying to remember.
No, that's okay. I have a very odd first and last name. That's okay.
Okay. Dear Select Board members, I am writing you in regards to an open position of health officer in the town of Grafton, New Hampshire. I feel as though I am an excellent candidate for this position as I have over 25 years of healthcare experience. This includes positions at acute care hospitals and physical rehabilitation hospitals. I also have provided healthcare in patients' homes and skilled nursing facilities. My scope of practice includes prevention of disease transmission, working with and coordinating with various state and local level agencies for patient health and safety, and emergency management and preparedness. When I provide patient care at their homes, I assess their health and safety in their daily living conditions. This includes welfare checks, equipment and home modifications, recommendations, and working with family and community members to best serve patient needs. In doing this, I go into people's properties and encounter many different situations, both good and bad. I am sensitive to people's privacy and rights. I am trained to be calm and de-escalate in difficult situations. I have a bachelor's and master's of science in physical therapy, specializing in neurologic conditions. I am licensed and working in the state of New Hampshire. I am trained in New Hampshire healthcare laws. Please note that I am not working full-time and have to keep time to carry out the duties required for this position. I strive to be prompt, efficient, and thorough. I believe in doing diligent research when needed. I treat individuals with kindness and respect. Please consider me for the position of health officer, as I am confident that I am an excellent choice for the privilege of serving the residents of the town of Grafton.
So what's the best way of going about, I mean, should we have an interview, or?
That's what I was just gonna say, because I don't know if we should, that should have been written out, because that's like an interview.
Well, it's just her
It's just like.
It's just a letter of interest,
letter of interest.
and I appreciate the interest, so.
Another non-public?
Actually, we do have to do a non-public for this. Technically, we'll be hiring her.
Well, we could schedule that. I don't know what the best,
What time would be best for you, Leeway, to do this?
Doesn't matter. I'm working on Monday, but I'm pretty open. Other than that,
Is there any day you,
I can tell you that, as far as I'm usually pretty much available, but I'm not available next week until Friday.
do the same? Are you
Yeah.
open pretty much any day? See, I'm open except for, well, I can do Friday morning.
Yeah, do it Friday morning, that's,
this Friday morning,
I mean, this coming Friday morning?
no, we,
following
A week from
Friday,
Friday?
12th,
the 12th.
Okay, yeah.
about 9 o'clock.
5 o'clock?
Let's get it done early.
I'm not
think
up
Sarah
at
got
5 a.m.
What's your favorite breakfast item? We'll have that down there on the desk for it.
I'll get that posted and then, okay.
So 9 a.m. next door?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, town hall update.
My sheet, everything was updated, that's just me.
Is that with the little post-it note?
Yeah.
We need to get the door adjusted, so, get Anton to see if we can adjust that door.
So, yes, so the door, what he's talking about is the door to the breezeway at the town hall. Now that the sill work is done,
Yeah.
that's a lot better. So the door itself just needs to be adjusted so it latches,
Okay,
so.
Looking now, we have Anton run over there.
it's nice to have the door being able to swing without catching the floor. So it'd be nice to have it latch. I'm sure the latch was installed when the floor was.
Yes.
So there was that, and then,
The vapor barrier.
yeah, so Gretchen and I have submitted the grant
Thank you.
application, so that is in. We are, again, looking the vapor barrier, like Gretchen had said. So she got a quote from somebody, and they quoted a lot higher than what we were expecting. It was pretty close to $58,000
Whoa.
so this isn't just laying, it's a lot of that is labor. So it's not just laying down the vapor barrier, it's all the prep work that has to happen prior to the vapor barrier going down. So that whole basement needs to be, or that crawl space needs to be clean. There's a lot of debris in there, I guess that has to come out, a lot of sediment that has to come out. So it's including the work and labor of removing that and the materials needed to do that. So she is looking at other quotes as well, because the grant is only for 20 grand, so she did go for the full 20 grand when asking for the grant.
Okay. We have money in that capital reserve fund, don't we?
Yep,
Yeah.
that's,
Well, it's a valuable community building.
But that bump is back in the middle of the floor again.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's easy to trip over it too, I noticed.
yeah, that's what I had so far for that.
Alright.
So I had to put that timber tax warrant back on. I always send it to our timber guy, Rick Evans, when it gets signed, so they can review it and then keep it on file too. And he had informed me that because they never submitted their report cut, we can also charge doomage. So I went back in, I adjusted, and I put the doomage on there as well.
How much was the doomage?
It was, sorry, an additional $18,228.65.
That'll go over big.
Yeah. So, they are doing, they are doing what they do on their end to, the actions they have to take for when a logger doesn't report. So, I'm sure we'll hear more.
I'm sure we will too, yeah.
Correspondence. Give me that one.
Which one do you want? You want first?
So give me Eversource first. Let's make everyone's week. Here, grab the township.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Okay. This is from Eversource. We recently filed a request to change base electric distribution rates with the New Hampshire Public Utilities Commission. This request will be reviewed by the New Hampshire PUC. In the approved rate, change in rates may be different from what was requested. Since our last distribution rate review in 2019, we invested more than $765 million in the New Hampshire Electric Distribution Center system. And we're focused on investments that continue to improve reliability and meet the future needs of our customers. Costs to build and maintain the electric system and reliable serve you have increased. Cost to build and maintain the electric system and reliably serve you have increased, but the distribution rate has not kept pace with these costs. In general, supply chain challenges for distribution system equipment have added to the rising cost of materials. For example, since 2019, on average, the cost of a utility pole has increased nearly 30%. The cost of a transformer has increased about 130%. And the cost of a spool of distribution wire has increased nearly 50%. Our request includes a proposal to increase distribution rates, which is included in the delivery portion of your electric bill on August 1st, 2024. with an additional increase taking effect on August 1st, 2025. Your proposed total current bill impact is now noted below by rate class. Additional information about the requested rate change is available on eversource.com, New Hampshire, /New Hampshire rate case, or you may call this number. So the rate for August 2024 is, their residential delivery service customers will be 6.57%. That's what's going up. General delivery service customers go up 5.72%. General delivery service customers up 2.61%. General delivery service customers up 2.3%. Outdoor lighting service customers will go up 12.28%. Now here's the kicker. The proposed additional bill impact in August of 2025, the residential delivery service will go up 9.62%. The general delivery service customers will go up 5.53%. General delivery service customers will go up 2.88%. General delivery service customers' rates will go up another 2.67%. Outdoor lane service customers will go up another 10.72%. So in the next year, you're going to be looking at residential delivery service going up 17%. General delivery service will go up another 11%. General delivery service customers go up another 5%. Next one will be up another 5%. Outdoor lane will go up another 23%. So here's, you may have an electric co-op, but the town has Eversource. So we're going to have to probably double our electrical rates into our budget next couple of years to counteract what they're hitting us with. Just because you don't have them doesn't mean you're not going to get affected by them, because this is going to affect everyone.
So, I don't know if there's anything.
Yep. You can contact the DOA Customer Service Division at 603-271-3670 or 1-800-852-3793. You talk to them about it, you tell them your fears and your concerns about going up that much. Okay.
And I'll have this in the office.
Yeah, so if you want to get the number, Darryl will have it. Okay, this will go into my final comment. This is from Paul Volt. Sarah, Leaf, Ed, Steve, please return to the select board meeting is being held at the town hall. The board can't be heard in the fire hall. Last meeting is pointless as the audio is useless, but the only thing that can be heard is the audience saying the board can't be heard. All parts of the meeting must be audible and otherwise discernible to the public and the location they are held. Anything less violates 91A on open meetings. There is plenty of time to post public notice for the July 2nd meeting to the hall. Thanks, Paul. Unfortunately, we can't make a decision outside of a public meeting. So I'm going to skip public comment for a second and jump to a comment of mine. I would literally like to apologize to everyone for my comments last meeting. I did speak out of turn and not properly the way I should have, and not right. You do have a right to hear. I do apologize for saying what I did. And further notice, we will keep the fans off and we will speak louder and project more. Public comment. Jake.
The new rules that you're instituting for public comment seems a lot retaliatory, like McGinty at the time with the Sharon Clark lawsuit.
Can't hear you, Jay.
Sorry. I said the rules newly instituted for public comment seems a lot like the retaliatory suggestion McGinty had at the time when the Sharon Clark lawsuit was going on.
Anyway,
I can hear you tonight, so thank you. I couldn't hear you last
No.
time.
I do apologize. Okay. Final comment?
I had one, but it was covered when we were talking about some other items, so I appreciate your attention to the situation on Gidsman. I don't have anything else.
I got quite a few. You took it on the recycling center demo, all right? You stated the fee would be $10 per pound,
Yeah.
right? Did you stop to figure out what that equals out to? That equals out to $2,000 for 1 ton. It should be $1 per pound.
How was that? That's 200 bucks.
Two-
Ton.
$200 a ton, which is 2,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, $1 per pound equals $200. If you go $10 a pound, that's $2,000. You gotta take $10 and times it by 2,000.
No. Times by 200,
All right?
which gives 2,000.
Right, exactly. Yeah, so you take $10 times 2,000 pounds.
Okay, here's the thing. I brought my quote. I looked at you and got nothing from you there. Not a quote, not anything from you.
It never dawned on me until after the meeting.
Yeah, but I look at both of you for comments or any intel on anything it's fine, we can do another public meeting and change the rates of it. I did it backwards probably.
Yeah, I'd say, Lee's right. The time to bring that up was that time, so now it's, you could be right, I'm not saying you're wrong, but like now, in order for the process to be the way it should be,
We gotta do another
We gotta do
public
a public
hearing
hearing.
and do it again.
do it again.
Because I never gave, but I never gave it a thought until, well after, and I'm sitting here thinking that $10 a pound.
But we've had the public hearing on the list for a while and you don't come with any fees or anything. Or...
I had fees and nobody wanted to,
What fees? I asked you. I looked right at you and you just sat there.
yes, because I knew the way you started out, I knew what Steve wanted to do, so it was like,
Yeah, well, that may be true.
So instead of bringing it up, say, hey, I'm thinking this way there, and hey, maybe go, well, maybe that's a good idea. But no, you're just gonna go, nope, he's not gonna listen to me at all. Not gonna get involved. So now, we're stuck with this.
Yeah, we can't do anything until we have
no,
another.
but I'm just making note of it.
Okay, can you put that on paper so we have it the next time? So we have some figures? Because it's easy to do what Leaf just did, if that's incorrect. I mean, it's really easy to do, so we need to make sure that we do it right. And like, maybe I should have had something on paper too, but I figured that between, I figured somebody else would do it, and that's not the right thing to do.
When's our next meeting?
That's my problem.
The 16th.
16th. Good. Public hearing is 16th. Please come with figures for me. And I will throw out everything I said today about what I wanted. But, here's the thing. You may not get a vote in this, because you have a financial stake at this. We need to recoup the money that we use on the truck, the driver. We can't be just paying for the
And the tipping fees, yeah.
and the tipping fees. We can't be just paying for the dumping fees and having Rick eat the rest of it.
I understand that.
That's why I was trying to do $200 a ton, but yes, my math was wrong.
Okay, so do we have to motion to do the public hearing for July 12th?
A motion, public hearing for the junk.
16th?
Yeah, sorry, I wrote 12. 16.
16th, please.
Second?
Next.
Tires, I noticed this today, and in the pole barn, there's 8 brand spanking new,
The fire department.
oh, that's what they belong to?
Yeah. Their siding is supposed to go in there too. Roger asked me, because they're kind of tight in space here,
Yeah,
if they could put them in there. I said, that's fine, just put pallets underneath them so they're not sinking in the ground.
right, they did, I just thought that they were highway, that was
No,
my
no.
concern.
No, otherwise I did space out telling you guys, with everything else.
Did you hear back from Ricky Evans on Bonnie Hill?
I have not yet. I'll follow up with them. There's possibly a logging operation happening on Barney Hill that I have him checking on. So I'm being told one thing, but what's being seen is another, so.
Did you hear back on the capital outlay? No.
No, no, I'm in a phone tag. Yay. But she knows I'm not there.
That's it.
Is that? Motion adjourned. Oh, shit, sorry.
Shoot.
I just wanted to let everybody know, and you probably already know, the LBS is doing the pie contest on the 6th. The 6th is
yeah.
celebration. Drop off of pies is at noon, and the judging is at 1.
I believe.
I don't know who the judges are. Did she
Bonnie
already
asked
say?
me, and I said yes.
No?
Well,
I think it's a judge.
I said yes.
Yes.
Who wouldn't say yes to a pie
Right.
contest?
Just
Just wanted to let you know.
Okay, motion adjourned.
Second?
You said the pie drop off is at 12:30?
At noon,
No.
At noon, okay.
and the contest is at 1, judging's at. And then they'll be selling slices after, that's all I know.
It's just a bad case of that.
Yes.
Pie is good.
Okay.
Pie is amazing.
No big deal.
No, it's not.
I did looking. Expect you to be like, no, I want to try this.
I was stuck on pie, who motioned to adjourn? I'm
I
sorry.
did.
Yeah.
Okay, who seconded?
I did.
Okay.
Yes, I had.
We had it at pie.
Sorry, I have myself.
You got all excited when we heard about that pie, I know.
Free time for this.
Yeah.
With that hay, my actual job.
It's too hot to hay. I saw a bunch of hay cut down across from Bob's house.
Yeah.
Is that you?
Yeah, that was me.
I heard you.
You're lucky you got the drum mower now, because you would have heard something with the Cisco mower. Bobby would love that. There's some colorful language.
I was gonna say, did you hear him swearing over the tractor?
Bobby's good.
Notice I wasn't clear, I just didn't go along with what he was saying.
Yeah, the dark ones with the dark ones, the light ones with the light ones.